Hey, Scott here from Kinetic Cycle Coaching. So we're back in the Bike Fit studio after lockdown, what is it, 3.3? Whatever we're at now. Anyway, I've seen half a dozen clients in the last few days and all of them have commented about their saddle. My saddle's uncomfortable, I don't feel as if I'm putting out enough power on my saddle, my butt's going numb, and other parts of my anatomy are going numb after a period of time. Well, we don't want that. But all of the riders I've seen, their saddle was actually fine. It was either the way it was set up in terms of its height or fore aft, but all of them were having issues the way they sat on the saddle. So in this little video, I want to share with you a nice easy little tip to check you're sitting on your saddle correctly. What are you talking about, coach? Surely I just put my ass on the saddle and I ride. No, you don't. And during lockdown 3 point whatever, or how many there's been, you've been at home more. You've been watching your favourite streaming show. You've been watching me on YouTube maybe. But you've been sitting down a lot more, so you've been deactivating your glute and you're doing no work off the bike to maximise those muscles and put them in a position whereby they can really help you on the bike. So here's what I've seen. A lot of riders, when we come to sit on the bike, what happens is, as soon as we put our ass on the bike, we collapse. That little tiny collapse. Now I want you to test this when you're in your car or sitting on a chair. You're at the computer desk in your nice fancy home studio. Anyway, when you sit, does that happen? Your glutes now forced backwards on the saddle, and when we come forward, the pelvis is in an aggressive upwards position, so we're having to take the posterior chain and wrap around it. So generally what happens, the diaphragm drops into this unnatural position and it's closed. We lift our chin away from our torso and lift our head, so we exert more pressure through cervical thoracic because we have to find the road. Now what I want you to try and do is dead simple, and you know this already, I'm sure. Find your go-to point, and rather than have that collapse, roll your pelvis, just roll it forward, okay? Think of yourself as in Dirty Dancing. Hey, just a little bit, oh, stop that. Okay, but just roll the pelvis forward and allow yourself to fall now onto the bars. And what's happened now is the pelvis is now aggressive and she's fallen off the front of the saddle, so this allows me to get into a more powerful position. But you've got to do more. As we get into that powerful position, you've got to shift. I want you to reach forward and slide on the saddle. Slide forward so that your pelvis comes right forward. And this is going to allow you to generate more power through the bottom dead spot. It'll allow you to drive through. So rather than just sweep, it'll allow you to drive through. So if you're out in a group or you're in a faster bunch ride, you'll get more power. Now, to work on this, what we've got to do is switch on the glutes. So you've got to be doing glute strengthening work. You can find loads of exercises for that. Hey, I'll drop in a video link and you can follow some of the exercises I do for clients. But you've also got to work on latissimus dorsi and trapezium. You do these exercises and you will really strengthen up your posture position on the bike. And this will allow you to hold a more aggressive, stronger position, and you'll improve 100%. I guarantee it. But you've got to do it off the bike. On the bike, yeah, you'll become functionally stronger, but you've got to do it off the bike. Now, another little tip. To get your ass firing before you start your ride, whatever it is, even a social ride, a group ride, or even an indoor workout, get yourself into position to do a standard body squat. And by doing that, I want you to really reach your butt. So think of a chair that's too far away to sit down and just reach out and up. And when you come up, squeeze your butt cheeks together. Yeah, okay? Obviously, make sure there's no one watching and thinks that you're being a bit strange, but squeeze them together and maybe just start with about 10 of them. Squeeze them together, and that's telling the glute, hey, you're going to work. Because there's a lot of people, and you're watching this video right now and your glute is deactivated. I know that sounds like some special agent movie. Deactivate the glute. Okay, but it does happen. So if you're riding your bike and your quads are burning, you feel as if I can't go any further, not because you've ridden a long distance or you've gone very hard. That is because your ass is too far away from the bottom bracket and you're stretching through the top of the pedal, almost doing a kung fu kick. That's burning your quad. So, get your glute switched on. Yes, you may have saddle fore and aft position, but we'll do that in another video. Get your glute working and you will maximise your cycling. And that horrible saddle, it may just start to feel a little bit better. If that video's been of any use to you, hey, give it the thumbs up and leave a comment if there's something else that you want me to go through. I'm back in the studio now, so it's very easy for me just to jump on, leave a video, answer a question. We'll be doing some live sessions as well from the studio with riders as well, so I'm sure we'll be able to cover all the topics that you're screaming at the video right now to have seen. You take care. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, a happy ass is a fast ass. That might catch on. A happy ass is that's a t-shirt. Happy ass is a fast ass. Yeah, it's not too sexist, is it? Can you say the word ass? Can you say the word ass? Remember, anyone can train hard. It's only a few of us can train smart. I'll see you soon. Stay safe.